Hello everybody, I'm Peter Globe and today I'm reviewing Lego Ninjago movie. And by my surprise, it didn't suck. I know, right? Now let me give you some first thoughts that came to this movie before I watched it. When I saw it first and heard about it, I really didn't like it. It was just, I don't know why. I guess it's because I really like the cartoon and personally consider one of the only good things that of the or the cartoons coming out in these past years. Seriously, how come only good ones are the ones that are from a YouTube channel on company Rooster Teeth, which is RWBY, and two who are from a Lego, who are basically just made to sell Legos. How are those the three best things currently? I mean, I know there may be others, but let's not focus on that for now. Let's instead focus on this movie. And again, I was surprised how well they've done it. And it was pretty risky to do a movie like that. And you might be asking why? Well, Lego Movie is basically just a bunch of random stuff. I mean, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what was the story. It didn't matter what the characters were. We all knew it was just there to market, give some minifigures people may not really care that much about, personality, and boom. But instead, they actually decided to change it and into actual story and all that, and it was pretty well. Lego Batman movie comes from a Batman who has such a history in so many different variations that honestly a Lego variation is one of the most believable things out there. But Lego Ninjago movie comes from a cartoon, which has only two specials, one being a pilot and the other one a Halloween special, which a lot of people, including myself, don't really like it, except for Moro. If you're unaware of Moro, because you just click this video because it's a Lego Ninjago movie and you are like that, Moro is a ghost villain, and he possesses the Green Ninja and all that. I'm pretty sure some other Lego YouTube channels will explain it a lot better. But still, a lot of seasons and not enough for a movie variation to be easily acceptable. Hell, when I first heard that the movie designs are going to actually be a combination of the cartoon designs, I was outraged. I was like, how dare they? And oh my god, now it's going to be crappy. Because I have a very hard time getting into timescapes and I just personally find them very annoying and tedious. Seriously. Around 6 and 8 months, RWBY? Did you really have to have that kind of timescape? I imagine what would happen if Blake was actually captured by Adam. Ooh, it'd be awkward. But yeah. Time skips aren't really something I really like. And the fact they're going to redesign them already from the movie, it didn't really help that much. So I really didn't have big opinions on it except it'll suck. But it didn't, shockingly. Now, by all accounts, this movie is like one. Believe it was Cinema Sin said that it was trying too hard to be funny, but some of the jokes worked and make me quite like laughing at it. Now let's get into this more than just how I view it for the first time. Let's begin with since this is this kind of a cartoonist movie, and I'm been pretty experimental when it comes to these movie reviews. Let's say I'm gonna for now have this movie be ranked by characters, by the toys, by the story, by the connection to the cartoon, which with characters I'm already gonna referencing, and how it works to the Lego trilogy with Lego trilogy. Let's begin with characters. Let's begin with the main ones, which are the ninjas. Even though it's not, it's more about the Garmadon family than other ones. But let's just focus on ninjas. Lloyd is pretty relatable and pretty well done. Like how his father's evil and everybody else criticizes him for being evil, when in reality his father barely devotes any attention to him. Seriously, the opening stuff with him are pretty shown, with him beginning to show that his father and he have nothing to do with each other, to the point that apparently his father doesn't even know how he looks like and what age he is at. And then everybody just criticizes him because he's his son. It's pretty well, and didn't really show us how he was basically just raised to hate his father. But instead, so to the point that he actually hates him more than anyone else. And then it was shown that he gets a bit suffer and sees that that he isn't as big of an evil person as everybody else treats him as, just because he attacks everything of him. In the end, he ended up with very good terms. Then let's go to Kai. He's pretty forgettable, and honest to God, he has way too small a presence for the amount of sets that he appears in. Seriously. I am pretty sure that they are like at least half of the sets that he appears in, which is a lot. I mean, seriously, half the sets. Hell, I think he even appears in sets that don't even make sense to have him appear in. Like, seriously, a battle pack with him? Did he here had to be in a battle pack, in that, or those battle boxes or what they are called? No, but not. Let's go next to Cole, which is the whole DJ thing I liked and really appreciate, because he really doesn't have much of a personality, because he doesn't really showcase that well in the show. Seriously, his quote-unquote season is the season where is one of the probably the worst part of Lego Ninjago franchise, which was a Halloween special, which means this whole ghost thing was done in a day. Well, doesn't that suck? Then let's go to Zane. His whole computer human things. A couple of the gags were funny, like how he appreciates how he makes the sound of his mother, which is just hilarious. But to the point when they're like separated, and then he really goes with them and walk and comes like a robot, and the whole ninja movie thing. It's a pretty hit. The big miss. It's you could say a hit and miss character. Now to J. Let's also have Niarin, because there's basically both. Jay are too big of a pussy. Seriously. I don't know if you people noticed, but in his season he was at the end pretty badass and really trying to show that he can be a good addition to the team, not just a whiny relief character. And in the Hands of Time season, he was probably the best ninja who did the best things. Seriously, think about it. He's the first one that went to 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 win against the Time Twins, even though he came just battling one, but still, he was the first one. Then he was the one who realized that his parents were being fed, and even though he could simply contact them, tell them about that, he went there alone to challenge, beat them. Then he got a cool new motorcycle, and he was just great. Great in that. But in this one, he's a pussy, and his relationship with Nia is shitty. And Nia is, well, supposed to be the cool girl, but for some strange reason, she's counted as a dweeb, even though apparently she's allowed to come to school with a motorcycle and drive around the motorcycle. It's not really much development as much as being the badass female of the group. I mean, that's kind of weird. Seriously, couldn't you waste a couple more minutes, have them have a little romance? I mean, except the beginning line when she meets up with them and when they think it's hopeless, it's nothing else really. Now let's go to the other two, which is Sensei Wu, who is basically supposed to be except just wise, actually saying what needs to be said and makes it happen, which is pretty great. And then we have Gamadan, who is I was worried about him being too goofy, but although he was goofy, he was in the end pretty well and a great character. And not very big of a fluffy character. I mean, also, I do like the fact that they in the movie actually saw that he could have actually do something and not exactly say the evil thing was the first thing to do or the most logical thing. They explained that he could have just changed and go there, but it was just easier for him to do that. To become evil and try to conquer it. Which is pretty well done. And also, it doesn't really... Also, I do like how they actually explain what his motive thing to do was after the, conquering Lego Ninjago. Capture the ninja to fight out of his volcano lair or whatever. It was just hilarious. Yes, and possibly his brother. And then... And find his Lloyd and Coco so they could be a family with him ruling. Which pretty well. Now, let's go... Now, with that said... sketches were pretty well done. Also, I should probably bring out those minor characters in the city. The only thing I can say about them are... their citizens... serious jerks to... over-the-top jerks to Lloyd. And the Shark Army... pretty stupid of idea. And also, I do just like how they were basically not even trying with their marketing. They were like, yes, we know it doesn't make any sense for them to be sharks. Let's just have them be sharks. Let's just care about marketing. That's what we care about. It was just hilarious how they actually were acknowledged the fact that I was just basically there for marketing. Now let's go to the story. The story of Lloyd and Gamadan was pretty of a son that's basically been raised to be ashamed of his father, just hate him, was pretty well done because they do showcase. I mean, he doesn't know any father. His father isn't even aware of anything. He's not aware of his birthday, even though he might be aware. He just didn't want to actually talk to him, so when he realized that, he just said it was his butt or something. It was just hilarious. It was just great. Great, and then people hated him so much to the point that they assumed that just because he's not at home, after an attack, he immediately joined his father. Even though I'm pretty sure that someone could be like, hey, isn't that his son playing up there and basically join with him? I mean, seriously, you think how easily everything's heard that someone would see or hear Lloyd joining his father? But, yeah, it was alright. It would be better if not everyone was a jerk to have accept the main ninjas as his uncle. Like some kids would be like some of them would be like, people, I know he's son of Lord Gamadan, but again, Lord Gamadan. I mean, if he was any fair, the ninjas would probably farm out, or we would actually see him with his father. But guess what? We do not see anything. But even though that's a thing, it's not really. I mean, this is Lego Ninjago, and this story makes sense. But it would be better if there would be a bunch of side plots with those other ninjas. Also, the whole giant cat thing, and need to find the power to destroy it, was pretty stupid. I mean, I don't think the other two movies really had such big realistic world thing, but they have for some reason in this one. And the ultimate weapons were just there. Seriously, don't even there to be collected. They were just there. Oh, not even that the design was really that well made. So, yeah, it wasn't much. Now let's go to the marketing of Lego Ninjago movie. And all I can say, Jesus! Seriously, those mechs who look badass, by the way, and planes and all that, weren't that much in, but they were there to basically demonstrate how over the top and badass they seem to be. Which is pretty great. I mean, they actually have their mechs and have case them being in badass things. Hell, the only reason they get destroyed, apparently the only thing that can destroy them is the giant cat. Then we have those fish army robots, which are alright. I mean, I don't think a lot of people really think they're that great, except those many who are so goofy, but otherwise it was pretty good. They were pretty okay. Then the bounty was pretty much just there because why not? And the temple is alright. It's just there to be that generic scary temple. And what I can say about the Lego City, the marketing, it was just the city was just there because, again, why not? I mean, we're gonna make a movie, so at least we make a city for it. I mean, Jesus, it's been like, what? 8 or 7 years about now? Yeah, I didn't really care enough to check it. So the marketing was pretty well done, even though for some stupid reason, people thought that having Kai be appearing so many and not having a range of characters like maybe Nia and Jay being in the partner-ups in the battle pack, which would make sense, or Zay and Cole. Anyway, let's forget about that. So yeah, the marketing and the stories are pretty alright. I don't think I'm really going to buy any of the Lego Movie toys, but for what they were alright. At least they gave a different style, so people could easier say this is Lego Ninjago movie and not Lego Ninjago cartoon. And I guess that's the title, but still. Now let's just have my overall thoughts on this movie. It's a great movie and it's just well done. I mean, alright. I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. If you have anything you want me to do or your opinion, in the comments below. And that's it. I cannot wait to see all of you next time. Bye. Peter? Oh, hi, Crystal. Why are you still here? Why? Because I was making a video. Alright, but you should come outside. Outside. Why? Because we're having elections. For some weird reason. Wait, didn't the actual elections already happen? Well, yes, but in a different dimension. Right now, there's been a lot. I know a lot of people have their dimensions outside. We have a dimension between us fictional people. Ah, well, in that case, it's interesting. Let's. All right. I want what president. Perhaps. All right. I guess after the stupidity of Donald Trump's, I think we a little more serious people. I mean, besides, how could it be any worse? Yes. Now, hello, people. Today, for our first elections, we have our characters. The first one voting for president is Zwine. Yes, a dog, people. He's never. All those canines are gonna be very happy to see it. The next will be Wilhelmina. Hello. Not to be confused with Wilhelmina from the Dolphin Wizard of Oz. But yeah, she is a witch. The next will be Hapalia. Kneel before you pass. And the last is going to be Sophia Falcon. Hello, everybody. I'm Sophia Falcon. Yeah, and there's these lovely ladies in the dark. Get into today's elections. Oh, fuck me. Language. Quiet, Crystal.